Equations are not always given to us in standard form. This right here is called general form, and we're going to practice putting it into standard form. So we're going to convert this into standard form by completing the square. So our first step is to group our variables together and get our constant on the opposite side. So group the variables together and get your constants or constant on the opposite side. So instead of x squared plus y squared, we'll have x squared plus 10x. And then I'm going to put a little line here to complete the square, plus y squared minus 2y. Then I'm going to put another little line to complete the square, equals, and we'll add 4 to both sides. We get equals 4. Because I have 2 lines on the left, and what I do to one side of the equation I'm going to do to the other to keep everything balanced, I'm going to add 2 more lines on the right hand side so I don't forget to do that. So now we're going to complete the square. It's important that our leading coefficient is 1. So we're going to complete the square for each variable. So we're going to do this twice. We're going to complete the square with the x's and then for the y's. So we take half of 10, which is 5, and then we square that. 5 squared is 25. I'm going to put this in purple. What I add on the left, I'm going to add on the right. Then my y squared is got a coefficient of 1, so that's good news. Half of 2 is 1. 1 squared is 1, so we added 1. We're going to add 1 on the right. And now I'm going to rewrite my first as a binomial squared. This is now x plus 5 quantity squared plus y minus 1 quantity squared equals 30. And we completed the square in a previous unit, so if you need help completing the square, you can go back and rewatch that video if you need to. Completing the square is a big concept that we use a lot in college algebra. So now we've got our standard form. I'm just going to make it look a little bit nicer. X plus 5 quantity squared plus y minus 1 quantity squared equals 30. I can tell you what my center is. I could tell you what the radius length is. So the center is at -5, +1, and the radius length is equal to the square root of 30, which is about maybe 5.5-ish, just short of maybe 5.5-ish. But they want this answer, and they got it. It's fantastic. We're going to do some more just like this one. Maybe bump it up just a little bit